let's talk about the second game now that takes place on Sunday. And RCB have had a bit of a break in the tournament. They're back now, so let's see what they've done. They take on KKR, who've actually was surprised with a home defeat by Gujarat. But it remains at Kolkata, where they've been good by and large. Gautam Gambhir's side. Chris Gayle's home and away form, or Chris Gayle's home away from home, beg your pardon, is what we're talking about. It's been his home before, and his numbers are very, very good in the IPL at the Eden Gardens. So it takes us to our first match day match point. Let's have a look at what we're talking about when it comes to Chris Gayle at the Eden Gardens. Remember, he's coming off a match-winning 77 in that last game against Gujarat. An average of 84 at the Eden Gardens against 58. That is an extraordinary average anyway to have in the IPL. And 162 as against 158. Great player Chris Gayle. We saw shades of that in the last innings that we saw. Ajit, Chris Gayle at the Eden Gardens, we've seen what he can do. And he's up against a Bangalore bowling attack that still has, a KKR bowling attack that's been pretty good in the tournament so far. Thoughts on how much of an impact player he could be?
Well, he's got 10,000 T20 runs. That's how much of an impact player he is. That's just a ridiculous number. I mean, for someone... I played with him for KKR when he was at KKR. I don't think he had too much success in that one season. The other season he was injured. But since he joined RCB, you know, you've seen, and obviously likes batting at the Eden Gardens. Is one of the iconic venues in India. Probably feels at home there as well when playing for the other team.
Yeah.
No, he struck form at the. He started the tournament well that first innings. Played a monster that day against Gujarat. RCB would be desperately hoping that he has a consistent season because you know, AB is sort of struggling for fitness a little bit, but Chris Gayle, if he's on form, they'll be in good shape.
Yeah, well, maybe you just got him to nick it again and again when he's playing for.
It's a tough attack he's playing against, so it'll be a big challenge. Though.
That's the question, Brad Hogg. When you play Chris Gayle there, small ground, likes playing there, lots of spinners. Do you want a slightly different? I'm not saying the local teams ever doctor the strip, but would you like something? We'll just have a quick look at some more numbers before I come to Hoggy. And when it comes to Chris Gayle, we've also got how he does against other batsmen at the Eden Gardens. Average of 84 as against Rohit Sharma, who we also know loves his affair at the Eden Gardens. And Mahela Jayawardene surprisingly also features on that list. Sorry, Mahela, I don't mean surprisingly in a bad way, but 106 of an average. Well done. Just to talk about how good he is, would KKR want to prepare a slightly customized course on that pitch for him?
Well, he's got a strike rate of 162 there. Now, I think the biggest contest in this ground, or this game, is Coulter against Gayle. I think Gayle, 37 now, I think he's just lost a little bit of sharpness to pace, and if you see the last couple of games where he's done the damage, it's mainly against spin. Tampy the other day troubled him in that particular over that he bowled to Gayle, so Kolkata will want to get him early. I'd suggest that they bowl pace to him out the start, and if they don't get him out early and the spinners are coming on, they'll hope that they've got wickets out the other end, so they hope that they've got RCB 4 down, so that Chris Gayle starts to think in his mind that he's got to play a little bit more tentatively to make sure that he bats through the whole innings.